What's up, y'all? I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking about life a little bit, right? Thinking about how a lot of people around me are always feeling motivated by things that I do, motivated by content that I create, or things that I got going on. But I always want to make sure that people are in a position where they are able to motivate themselves instead of having to seek out motivation. Like a lot of people, they feel like they need to go to YouTube, that they need to go to, a mentor, that they need to go to someone else to really find motivation and find the drive that they should have themselves. And for a lot of people, they don't really understand what it takes to be consistent in something. And I think that's why a lot of people fail in trying new things, is because they think it should be I just do it a couple times and I get it like that. But a lot of things come with repetition, a lot of things come with a lot of practice. And so one thing that I'm learning and that I have learned is that even the things that you think you already know enough about, there's always things to learn. And so you may be very knowledgeable. I don't know, let's say you know how to change a tire and know how to maintain a car, but then you don't know how to maintain, things at the house. All of a sudden a pipe busts and you're like, man, I don't know how to do that. Well, there's always things to learn about, And one thing that I'm learning about is that there's always ways to expand yourself and to stretch yourself out. A lot of people feel like they don't have enough time for things, but it's really about how much you want to dedicate your time to. Most people that like to be on their phone spend a lot of time on their phone, on social media, texting people, reaching out to people, even if you're to yourself. If you're to yourself, your mother sitting in front of a screen on your phone or on a TV, maybe you're binge watching something, maybe you're just on TikTok, you're just scrolling and scrolling, and all of a sudden time flew by. You're on Instagram, maybe you're on YouTube, and you're looking at this, this show. It really could be whatever. But it's how much time are you willing to devote into yourself? And so a lot of people, they don't think that they have enough time. And I hate hearing that excuse, because a lot of people think that it's not possible. They want to dedicate themselves. New year, new you, new schedule, new things that you're practicing. But what if you just took those things that you want to do then and do them now? You can already get ahead of what other people are already doing. Most people are let me just live what I live until the end of the year. I'm just going to kind of be lazy, but when January 1st hits, that's when I'm going to change. It's not really how it works. If you want it to be disciplined and you want it to be consistent in what you're doing, then you have to fully be devoted into what you're doing. So a lot of people are more devoted to their job than they are to the people at home. More people are devoted into the people at home than the people at the job. It really varies on who you're catering to. Because there's nothing wrong with either one, fully. But it's as long as you find a balance. I don't know, man. I'm kind of just in this space where I'm like, man, if life were on easy mode, what does that look like? And no one knows what that looks like, because everyone understands what it takes to work hard. Understands what it takes to work hard to go get something. Other people understand that in order for you to be great, in order for you to be successful, in order for you to be devoted into something, you have to have that drive to want to continue going and to keep pushing yourself to that limit. And so a lot of people say that they don't have time to really dedicate themselves. And it's well, what are you putting your time into to where you don't have time? Okay, you're working a lot of hours, that's great. But what do you do when you go home? Okay, you're too tired, so you want to sit back and you want to watch 3 hours of TV feeling like you deserved it. Maybe you did. But a lot of people feel like they don't have time because they don't make time. If you were to make time for something you devoted yourself to, watch how much time will be able to open up, because you have put in the work to be able to expand yourself. That way you don't have to work as much later. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people are like, I earned it. I work tomorrow too, so I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go take a shower and then just binge watch Netflix for about a couple hours, or I gotta get my shows in, which is nothing wrong with downtime. You don't have to be grinding 24/7. Although, just monitor how much time you really spend. It's just really about maintaining what you got going on. And a lot of people don't know how to maintain that. So, that's all I got for y'all though. Just a quick little video. I'm gone.